Welcome to Spotlight New England. I'm one of your hosts, Audrey McClellan.
And I'm Ashley Erling.
A lot of fun Halloween things going on right now.
Yeah, you had a really fun weekend.
I did.
I know you have family in town.
Yes.
So you guys are like doing everything.
We're doing everything right now. We're doing all the Halloween things. So we had like a ton of football.
Yeah.
So we did like Friday, Saturday football.
That's actually like a very fun thing to like have to do this time of year.
Oh no, I love it. I love it. And my son's a senior, so it's like a really big deal. And then Alex, you know, he actually hit the field again this weekend at URI. So it's like a big deal for us too to see him like actually on the field.
Yeah.
And then my mother-in-law said, I don't do a lot with Victoria, so let's bring her to a pumpkin patch in like a corn maze.
Yeah.
So it was just for Victoria.
But she enjoy it?
Victoria loved it, absolutely. Yeah. So Matt and I went, you know, so my in-laws live in Pittsburgh, so they came, and so here was like going out to the actual corn maze. It's really cool, right?
Yeah.
Fort Town Farm. It's
so
a
they
beautiful
bring you
farm.
out on like a hayride?
Yeah, and there's Victoria going through the maze, and she's like, I'm gonna wear green sweatpants because it's gonna be green. There's me trying to follow her because I didn't want her to get too far ahead of me.
Oh God,
where I couldn't find her, and Matt's just making fun of me the entire time.
What is he doing when he makes fun of you?
He's like, why did we wear a wool jacket as if it was gonna be 2 degrees out?
It was chilly.
It was chilly. You know my husband, he's very basic with his clothing, and he always loves to like make fun of what outfit I'm gonna come out in. But we had a fun time. We got out, we made our way out of the corn
I was
maze.
gonna say, we were just talking before we came on, like corn mazes can be a little scary.
I feel like it's a good tester of a relationship for sure, right? So Victoria loved it. She had never been to a corn maze before.
Oh,
this
she
was her first.
hadn't.
Yeah, she hadn't. She was little.
What did she think?
She like loved it, and she would find people, and then she didn't want to be near people.
Okay.
So she kept being like, turn around. I'm like, but that could be the way out.
Yeah.
And she was like, no. Well, if we get lost, like she like wanted to get lost.
Now, were there like clues or anything?
Zero. Victoria finally started like making X's on the ground, so that then
she's a survivalist.
She's very good. And then Matt is so tall. Actually, if you see,
he would just like look over.
Like, you know, at one point he was like, let me just see how far we are.
Yeah.
So he like,
I actually like that a lot.
He did. He actually put Victoria on his shoulders, and she like looked up. She's like, Dad, we have to go like further down this way.
Yeah.
So, but we made it out. We had a good time.
Yeah,
it was fun.
I love the idea of a corn maze.
Well,
but the one I went in, like it took us a while to find our way out.
How long were you stuck?
I don't remember because it was a couple years ago and we haven't been back since.
Like, where'd you go? Shartner's?
I don't remember the name. It was up in like that Cranston, Johnston area.
Okay. Confrida? Do they have one?
No.
Okay.
It was something else.
All right.
I don't know the name. But it like had like farm animals. It like great place, amazing place. But I was like, let's go, and we started. And I don't know if any of us had ever done one, and you know. It took us a while.
Yeah, it's fun, but it definitely, I was happy when we got out.
I had to like keep telling myself like, okay, worst case scenario, you can just walk through the corn.
Yeah.
And get out.
You can. You
like
just,
you're
like,
not
squeeze your way
actually
through.
stuck here forever.
No, you can get out.
Because I'm such a rule follower. I'm like, I have to find my way out.
You got to find your way out. I know. And I did think, because there was a woman in front of us with like a little girl, and it did bring me back, because when the boys were all young together, and I remember saying to Matt when the boys were little, this is gonna give me extreme anxiety.
Yeah,
because the boys were like 4 different directions.
I need to like chill out. Like I need to.
You know, you have to, because
like, it's not that big of a deal.
You know, they you know, everyone gets out. Every parent was there to help each other out.
Everyone's there.
You know?
It's broad daylight.
And then, but we also had some fun together.
I was gonna say last week we went to Wickford together, which
is like,
again, we talk about Wickford all the time, but because we truly love it there.
Wickford. Yeah.
But this time of year they decorate for the Halloween holiday, but they have scarecrows out.
Yeah.
The local businesses, and they have us quote unquote celebrity.
Let's just take a moment for your hat.
Celebrity judge as well. My hat.
I said to Ashley, "You gonna wear a hat?"
Character. I was like, heck yeah, I'm wearing a hat.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, great time.
We were judging their decorations.
They have great decorations, and I feel like almost everybody participates over in that town. Would you say close to like everybody?
I would say almost everybody, and if not, they still participate just in their own way.
Yes, they get into it.
And they have a lot of new stores there right now.
Yes.
Which I really liked, because it's, you know, it just keeps adding to the excitement of it there.
Yeah, it was really cool. What was the one with the tarot reading? It was
Anchored Soul.
Anchored Soul.
Like, and we bought crystals.
I found my crystals.
Did you find it?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Mine's on my desk.
To like repel negative energy.
And to help be creative, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was everything.
It was literally, it was a cure-all
around me, like
it was a cure-all.
So but we had a fun time.
That was super fun.
I loved it.
It was the spooky sip and stroll, but they're still decorated this week, I'm sure. So if you go into Wickford and you walk around, and
really
then
is.
they'll do, the next holidays, the Christmas holidays,
Yeah, they go
all
off
of
of that, too.
So I'm sure we'll be back there for that.
It's a great time to be a New Englander. I'll tell you that.
It sure is.
Well, we have a great guest coming up next, and we are going to have just like a great chat with her. Right? We love her, so stick around. Be right back. We're already having a good time with our guests. So welcome back to Spotlight New England. So if you close your eyes, you're gonna know this voice just instinctively. We have the one and only Jess from 92 Pro FM with us today. Jess! We're still having like a drum roll or something here.
I know we don't. You guys have sound effects. We don't really do sound effects.
Sound effects.
Yeah, that's just us.
You're too classy.
It's us.
We'll call it that. Let's
we
call
need
it
bells,
that.
whistles. All
Yeah, we'll bring a bell in maybe. So when it's somebody really exciting, we
like
can
a cowbell.
Cowbell. That would be nice. A little triangle.
Yeah.
I love that. Maybe actually that'd be a good idea. That'd be a good. Or like your little tambourine.
Yes, the tambourine. I still have some tambourines left.
Can we talk about that tambourine?
We can. So I would like to, only because I am not a DIYer at all.
No.
But I DIY'd those myself by hand, and I was proud. They didn't listen. They're not going to stand the test of time.
It's hanging
They're
on my
not.
wall.
Because the ribbons were falling off by the end of the night.
People were
slapping it on your butt.
I know. People were like the next day.
Oh wait, you're supposed to use your hands.
Well, you can use whatever you want to use.
thank you.
But the next day, like people were texting me like, I have a hand injury from hitting.
Oh, I love it
so hard.
Well, Jess, at one point she came up to me. She's like, "Grab them." And
Well,
hand
you know
them
why?
out.
No, like people weren't really out on the dance floor yet, and I was like, we need to get this going. So I was like, grab the tambourines, hand them to anyone you see. I was like, get everyone on the dance floor right now, and it worked.
Yeah, we were terrified, so we gave all the tambourines out just so people would get out there and dance.
Yeah, and they did.
No,
and
it was
it
a great wedding.
But anyway, we're not here for that.
I know.
We're not here for that.
I was excited.
You know what's funny is like as long as I've known you, which has been however many years, and I don't even know, over a decade.
A billion.
I don't think I know like your origin story and how you got into radio.
Oh, all right. Well, I went to Rhode Island College. I needed to do an internship, and I wanted to do TV. Actually, I wanted to be on ESPN. I wanted to be the sci-fi reporter.
I could see that.
Yeah, and then I was hungover, so I missed the sign up to do that. They're just like, my friend Dan was just like, well, what about radio? I'm like, great, because you don't need to look good. And I interned at 92 Pro FM probably from. It was a long time. So I started in 1998, the 1900s.
Yep, the 1900s.
And then, so I stayed there for a little while as an intern when they didn't pay interns. So naturally I did it for 2 years.
We still don't
for
pay
free.
interns. They pay interns with.
Yeah. It's not even interns anymore. We just hire you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you want to do,
Yeah, maybe I could be your intern.
Ashley's signing up.
I'm going to be broadcasting
Actually, I have a little time after this show right here. I have a little time.
I didn't say it was good pay, but anyway. So then that's when I'm like, why would I have to put my makeup on every day? Like, I'm going to go to work today, and people are going to be like, did you fill out a job?
Right.
But you look beautiful.
I was going to say, first of all, I know, we joke because you're very funny, but like you obviously could do anything you wanted. You look beautiful, but I understand not wanting to have to do your makeup.
Yes.
It's a thing. But so then I liked the whole magic of radio, like the behind the scenes, and it's like it wasn't hard hitting stories like I mean, now and then we have to report something, but for the most part it was just fun. You give away prizes, you play music, you just make people happy. I like it for an escape for people, so even though we play Benson Boone every 45 minutes, but
that must get a little repetitive, but at least you always know what's going on. You're always like,
always on the up and up
now,
stuff.
When people talk about artists sometimes, I'm getting to that age where I'm like, I don't think I know who that is.
I know the MTV Video Music Awards sometimes. I'm like, I gotta go to I go to Becca. I'm like,
Becca
and Barbie
Becca's a good one. Yeah,
Kim and I are like, whatever. But so that's what happened. I ended up interning for like a year and a half, 2 years. I wanted to just go right on air, and that's just not how it happens.
Yeah.
So they actually sent me to a sister station for a year and a half. In New London, Q105.
Okay.
And I got
not too bad. You don't have to go far.
Right. So I did that for a year and a half, and then I got hired at WSNE, and I worked there for 6 years, and then finally I made it. I said I wanted to work at 92 Pro FM before I turned 30, and I did it. And then that was the only goal in life, and I feel like I probably
that was your only goal.
Now I'm just like, well, I should have probably aimed higher, but.
But you know, you've been doing it now for a long time, but you've added things to what you're doing too, and added roles, and you have your sports show now. So, you know, in the end, you did end up getting to have your sports. So let's not downplay all that.
Well, I thank you, Ashley. I like coming here and just getting all the fluff. But yeah, so I do have a sports show on 790 The Score with my friend Dean Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. So still radio easier than sideline reporting. So
probably.
And I love that. I fake it. Like, I know enough about sports. I was talking to your husband at the wedding.
Yeah, first of all, he loved Jess.
Who wouldn't love Jess?
She had the, you know, giving him scores, football updates.
I was watching Red Zone.
I know. I came over. I was going around to the table. I loved it. I was going around to the tables, and you guys were like, "Hey," and you were like, "I mean, we just have the game on."
But you wouldn't think anything less.
No,
it was a Sunday night.
I mean, listen, I didn't even know what day of the week it was. Honestly, it didn't even occur to me. But I was like, I appreciate you for that. You were still there.
Yeah,
you were, you know.
Oh my God, we love the food. We love the table we had.
Oh, the table.
We're loving it.
Yeah, so it was definitely very fun. So
no, I love that you represented who you truly were. But no, that's awesome.
And I wore a dress.
She did. She looked beautiful.
You looked gorgeous.
What do you think has sustained, though? Because radio obviously has changed and evolved. Yes. Like, what do you think has sustained your success throughout the years?
Well, I think being on a heritage station like 92 Pro FM is just like, no matter where you go, people, even if you don't listen, it's one of the top presets on, because it comes in clear, honestly. And it's like one of the first numbers that you hit. So I think that growing up when we didn't have social media, we didn't have all these other things to look to, you always had Pro FM. So people in our age, that's when you're on the bus, you're hanging out with mom and dad, and that's when you're listening to the radio.
Yeah.
I think now it's different because there is a lot of other options, but we're still the station that's hooking you up with Jonas Brothers tickets. Yeah. We're giving you free stuff. We're giving you experiences where you can meet somebody or, you know, just come hang with us and have fun and have some drinks. Like, it's more than just, you know, the hits, which obviously is the baseline of it.
But I think that, you know, something that is a couple of things, actually. I do think that the Providence, Rhode Island radio market is very different than the rest of the world, honestly. People listen to the radio here. And I know that there are a lot of options, you know, everywhere, but I can't tell you how many people will talk to me about what they heard with you guys on the radio. I'm being dead serious. And it really made me realize that here in Rhode Island, specifically, people are listening to the radio. And I think maybe part of that is also that you guys have all been there a long time. And I think that people really connect with you.
They literally love you. You're part of their livelihood.
Well, that's the thing. It's like when you take a day off and they're like, well, where were you? You know, the kind of thing. It's I understand it now, and I didn't when I first started. And be like, all right, whatever happened. You're woven into these people's lives, like they're listening every day to a certain thing for the text topic or the morning show. Obviously, I mean, having Kim back, like we're all kind of friends, like, and we don't hold anything back, and that's a good thing, especially with the ladies of Pro FM. Like, we don't, I love it. Like, we are who we are. There's nothing fake about us. We're just delivering you exactly what we did this weekend and how stupid we are or how smart we are, and we want to be proud of ourselves. Yeah. But yeah, there is something to be said about actually having a relationship with people you don't know, but then sometimes they see you and they're like, oh my God, I listen to you all the time, Becca. And I'm like, I'm Jess. It's fine. It's fine. As long as they got the names right. Right. It's not Paul or Al. So. Yeah.
But that's true. But that is true. Like, what is it like? It's so amazing. You have this powerhouse group of women around you. Like, you guys have such a close bond. Even just watching you guys
we talk about it all the time. We love, like, the social videos you guys are doing. And
like, what does that feel like to have that, like, you know, that sisterhood around you?
It really is something different, and I think that's why it's even more fun now after all these years. I mean, I've been doing it I've been at Pro FM for, it's going to be 19 years, but this is the most fun we're having because, one, we've all worked with each other for like close to 20 years, so we know each other. We know, all right, this is in this mood, and this is in this mood. We're going to do this. Like, we get it, and we truly, truly love each other. Like, we've set up dates at Twin Oaks.
Obviously.
I gotta get there. I want to go there one night with them.
Oh my God. And then
we can only go for part of it. I don't think we can keep up.
Well, I could never keep up, but I would try.
We accept water. Yeah. Like that. You get a bottle of Pana. Something like that is fine. You don't have to drink the entire time. I will be. So Barbie will.
But I love that genuine connection that you guys have with each other. It's, you know.
It's like you're envious of that relationship. It's so great.
Yeah. And the fact that you have all been there for so long, you could think it could easily be the opposite of like, I'm sick of these people. I see them all the time at work. I've been working with them for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
But, you know, you guys really, and like you said, with Kim back, it just feels like almost like
Fresh.
reinvigorated.
Yeah, it really is. And that's the thing, like we have our morning hugs, like every day I
do
go in, I give a hug
Stop
to everybody.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Audrey's going to go work over at
Oh my
92
God,
Pro
I feel like I touch people too much here. Like,
Oh, no, I just go right in. Like, we got the morning hugs. No, we do. We really do enjoy each other. We push each other to be better, and it's different. Like if Barbie Joe has a topic that we all think like, oh my God, it killed it on social media. We're not the people to be like, well, listen to my show because I have this topic. We're just like, Barbie did this, and how awesome is that? So it's, you know, it really is a really tight friendship, and we're not sick of each other. It's odd. And I think
it is abnormal, to be honest.
Yeah, with all those women, absolutely.
And we've all four of us have done promotions at some point, so we all know
your boots on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. So we all get it. We know how it's supposed to sound. We know what it's supposed to be like. We know how it's supposed to look. So
you've worked hard. You've worked hard to get where you are. And I think that's part of what makes you all so genuine, is that you've worked every aspect of the industry. You've worked hard to get where you are, so you appreciate where you are now.
Right. Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's all I ever wanted to do. And then now I schedule the music. So sorry. So I mean, that's like the music just never stops. So it can be fun. So we have fun Fridays. Like the morning show goes and throws a couple old school songs in there. Barbie, obviously, with the drive-through lunch, is everything is a hit. She had something on Friday. I'm like, oh, like I blasted it. I'm like,
you're like banger.
I know, seriously. I can't remember what it was. Might have been just One Direction, but. You know, it's just, it's a good spot. And I think radio has changed a lot with social media, with everything being corporate. Like, we can't just go out and do silly pranks anymore. You can't. Like, all that stuff is cut down. So we're really being creative in other ways. So
you guys have done an amazing job. Actually, who are you loving right now, like artist-wise?
Ooh. You know what the weird thing is because I hear them all so often, I'm always loving the old stuff, but Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
You know?
I love her too.
I mean,
I love her. My daughter loves her.
Very clever.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's in you. It's like I wake up every morning with tears.
That's
song.
like the newer one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, she's great. I always love Dua Lipa. I think she's fantastic. But I do tend to go more rhythmic on stuff like that. So, and dance, I like Tinashe with Disco Lines, No Broke Boys. Like I like.
Oh yes, yes, okay, yeah. So. TikTok viral.
Yes,
I was like, wait, I didn't know that. I knew that. I was like, do I know it?
Look at you over there. What advice would you give? You know, you see college kids coming up; they want to go into the world that you're in.
Right.
Even because it has changed. Like, what advice would you give somebody right now?
Just don't give up. Like you got to know what you want to do, and it's not like it took me a long time to get a shift on the air. Parents would just like, go into pharmaceutical sales, go do real estate, go do this. And I'm just like, yeah, but I think I got something. So you have to believe in yourself. And you have to be open to criticism. Both my parents, growing up, I call them Simon Cowells because if anybody, if anybody comes up to me, oh, I don't listen to your station, you stink, you're thinking funny or you're not. I'm like, you think that's bad? My parents have been telling me that for years. So please, there's so you have to have like a thick skin. But for the most part, we're all just the people we are. So we're not going to change that. So just be who you are and just know that it's not just going to happen.
Right.
You're not just going to walk in and be like, here's your shift. Congratulations.
Right.
So, and there's a lot of moving parts and you will not have just one job. You'll always have to do something else. So either whether it be
that's a good. It sounds very
sounds familiar.
And you always have to have side hustles. You know. Like
always working. Before we let you go, you are obviously a Rhode Island girl.
I am.
And we're joking about Twin Oaks, but we're not joking about Twin Oaks. Like, what are some of your favorite local spots? That are what are the Jess spots?
All right. So
where will we find
Twin
you?
Oaks, we find me at Twin Oaks all the time. Even I was there yesterday. So I really love Amadeo, Park Avenue, and fantastic. His mom's in the back. She makes to order. Fantastic.
Okay.
Obviously, Dean, who is my co-host, Keep Score, Jess and Dean, Antonio's in Cranston.
Oh, is that his?
Yeah, well, it's not his restaurant, but he works there.
Okay.
He usually hooks me up. So if you catch the theme here, I don't leave Cranston.
Yes,
Cranston Street is Los.
Yes,
some of
I
the
like
best
that.
Italian food.
That place
Like,
is really
fantastic.
Good.
I do love Avenue N.
Honeybird, of course.
Yes.
And then,
outside of Cranston,
Outside of
for
Cranston,
the record.
She ventures
Providence,
out.
East Side. Yep. And then what else do I really like to go to? If
What
I
do you
wanna
get at Twin
fancy,
Oaks? What do you get at Twin Oaks?
All right, here's what you got to do. You got to go with the basics because they're always going to be delicious no matter what.
Okay.
Sometimes the specials are phenomenal, and then you're like, oh, I wish I had more of it, but it's a special, and they have like 20 a day, which is insane. All right,
That is
you're
insane.
going to get the chicken parm with pink vodka sauce.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my number one. Number
Okay.
2, teriyaki tenderloin.
Oh,
That sounds good.
Yes. Unbelievable.
that's like
huge.
total curveball to
You
me.
guys split it. And then
Okay.
we have obviously the baked stuffed shrimp.
Yeah.
Have the mashed potatoes baked into the plate.
What?
Oh,
I don't even know what that
Jess.
means.
Yeah, just
I will. I'll just say it.
I know. I will get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then baked scallops, of course. Oh, the scrod.
Yeah.
Fantastic, huge portion. And then if you love pork chops, I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, you can eat it for 3 days because
Yeah.
the things
Okay.
are ginormous.
Especially this and pork chops this time of year is like really good.
Hits it.
See,
does.
right out of her
It
mouth.
does.
This
Yeah.
is that was it.
Maybe a
That's it.
martini or two.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Grey Goose, sturdy, 3
Yeah.
olives.
Oh.
Blue cheese, of course.
Of course.
I did 2 of those last night. I'm like, oh, it's not like I'm going to be in front of a camera or anything.
Oh, nothing
It's
matters.
like the face is swollen. It's fine.
It is not.
It is not. You look
gorgeous
amazing.
and perfect.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Jess, thanks for stopping by.
Of course, I'll come by
We love
anytime.
it.
This was
We love
awesome.
it. We love it.
You guys should come into the station, and then we'll
Gladly.
do like a road show / Ladies of Pro FM talk.
Oh, I would
That
love
would-
that.
do that.
That
We
would
need
be
to
fun.
figure
That would be
something
fun.
out. Maybe
Yeah.
we could do like some sort of an event or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, we got to put that out there.
Yeah, we're going to
Please.
do Sip Happens, by the way. We're going to be at
Where?
the Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular. All
Oh!
the Ladies of Pro FM. It's the last
When?
fall event, 6
The
to 8.
the one
you're
this
coming
weekend,
Sunday.
right?
Yes.
I just heard about that. That's
yes,
fun.
we're going to have some fun.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
Okay,
That's
very
it. This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. Well, thanks for watching us right now. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with more on Sproutly New England.
So we're talking about all things like Halloween this week and
Yes,
spooky
we are.
and scary and just, you know, that type of vibe. But there was a story this morning in the morning shows about people being superstitious and
Yes.
why they're superstitious. And basically it was just kind of that, like, people are repetitive and they kind of,
Yeah.
you know, take to routine. And so a lot of times that's why you're superstitious, because you do something and then it becomes like your norm and whatever. So it was talking about, though, like, you know, knocking on wood,
Right.
walking under ladders,
Yep.
stuff like that. Are you superstitious?
I mean, I am. I'll like knock on wood for
Yeah.
sure. I will never go under a ladder.
Yeah.
Ever. If
I
see
do
a
the
black
knock.
cat,
I
I'm like,
definitely.
oh.
Yeah, there's a black cat right there.
See? Look at those
I
eyes.
definitely do the knock on wood thing.
Do you?
I don't know why. I think I'm not overly superstitious. I'm a little stitious. Jess, I had to say that for Jess. But the knock on wood thing, I feel like, is more of like a jinx thing. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I
wanna
don't think of it
jinx
as like my day's
myself.
gonna. Yeah.
I would walk under a ladder.
Would you?
I wouldn't seek it out, but
Would you, what about the number 13?
I have no problem with the number.
Yeah, I don't
13.
either. I don't
Yeah.
either at
Yeah.
all.
So
What about like odd? Like, you know, some people say like, you know, odd numbers are better, like more like superstitious than like even numbers.
I
No?
don't really.
none of that.
I've never really thought about that. And even like things like, you know how like if you're flying, sometimes you do certain things or whatever.
I touch the plane.
I actually purposely try not to because I don't want to become like, oh, I have to do this, and if I don't,
it's
do
probably
that,
more
then this is
OCD
that.
for me, quite
right.
frankly. Like I know
They're
that I
kind
have
of
those
similar.
tendencies.
They're kind of similar.
But if I have to touch the side of the plane.
Do you?
I always have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't do that.
No.
No, I don't do
See?
that. I don't do that. But the knock on wood, I would say that's probably the most.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Or like just if like something is going well, I don't really talk about it until it's over. Like a good show, for example.
Okay.
Like if we're having a good show, or if like the show is set up really good that day, and I'm like, ooh,
this is
looking
a
like
good
a good show,
one.
but I'm like,
Not gonna
talk
say
about it after.
Is it kind of like the traffic thing? Like I'm not gonna say there's no traffic because I'm gonna hit the traffic
Yeah,
immediately.
maybe. I don't really care that much about traffic though, so
Oh,
personally.
girl.
I mean, it's just like there always is traffic.
There's always
so,
traffic.
I mean,
There is.
But you know, it's like I'm more of like I just don't want to jinx something.
No, I
that's
hear that.
good.
That's how I am.
feel like that's
Yeah, I'm more like that for sure.
yeah. And
So I'm not gonna touch anything right now. I'm just gonna let you
no, I'm just not.
wrap the show.
I know.
Just
Oh,
nice
wow.
and
We
easy.
talked it right out. I didn't even realize. Thanks for joining us today on Spotlight New England. Join us next time when I will also continue talking and never stop.